Hey guys, what's up? This is Kaz here. So today I'll be telling you guys about my personal favorite top 5 picks if you guys want to climb the ranks in extraordinary ones. Now, the game has just gotten released for the Asian server. It's basically the English version of the game. It was originally released in Japan and China, so the game is relatively still new in the Asian region. And currently, I'm playing at the Eon Pure server. I'm ranked like 35 right now. Highest I got was like rank 10, but I slept the whole day, so the ranks basically just got ahead of me. Anyways, guys, so I've like played like I don't know like 50 to 60 matches and I have a pretty good feel about the game and its champions. So starting off, let's just start the tier list. Now, the first hero I really recommend to you guys is a free hero, which you get is Arthur. He's an 80 carry who is insanely powerful. He does insanely good damage, AoE damage, and can sustain as well. Now, the items I really recommend to you guys would be exactly this what I'm using right now. I think currently it's the best item set you can get. Uh, Earlier, like some items which are really good for ADCs are not yet implemented on the server. They're like much better items on the Japanese server, but obviously, for now, I guess this is like the best option for you guys. Now, currently we have the roller shoes. If I'm not gonna read the skills of each and every hero, you guys can do it for yourself. If you guys don't know the skills, go ahead and read it. It's just from my personal understanding, I just want to suggest these heroes for you guys to climb because I really feel like they'll take relatively less skill and reward you more, right? Like that's what I feel. Anyways, now Arthur is a sheer tank melter. Like his passive, like literally melts tanks. He does percentage HP damage. So whenever you see percentage HP damage, you just know that this hero is gonna scale really good late game. And he also ignores shields, like his passive. So it's really good against heavy shielding tanks like Big C, like the bear guy. I don't know. I really don't know the name. Anyways, these items are really recommended. The first core item is the Power of Demon on Arthur because it really helps you sustain. I take lifesteal in my what's it called in my runes as well. By runes I mean this thing called fans. I take lifesteal as well on my fans. Obviously crit rate attack speed is really good, but I take like physical lifesteal as well. Now currently these are all on trials because you don't get much what's it called the fans to upgrade your normal normal fans, but you can obviously rent from other top players. So I really think lifesteal one is really important in Arthur. Actually in every AD carry as well because lifesteal is so much important. I don't think this game has many items regarding diminishing lifesteal or like anti-heal items, right? So lifesteal really works a lot on AD carries, I'd say, especially in like late game. Like late game, he does so much crazy damage, AoE damage, and he heals a lot. Like he's just really a really good scaler, I would say. Now coming on to the next hero is my personal favorite jungler at the moment. I really didn't know about this hero until yesterday when I saw some top player spamming this, like one tricking this champion on my team. It's Tamago. Now Tamago is she may look like cute and stuff like, but she's really dangerous. Like she's a nightmare for AD carries and particularly any squishy target, I would say. Her second skill is a huge dash, and her first skill can crit for 3k, up to 3k on a 3-second cooldown late game. So, and her ult has a crazy knockup as well. So it's like a one-shot combo thing, right? Like, just give like Tamago 20 to 25 games, and you'll really see how much better, like how good she is, I would say. Now for the gear, I would recommend this exactly. I would recommend her playing in the jungle because in the lane her assassin feel really like it's non-existent. So you really want to play it in the jungle, I would say. Now coming on to the third hero is another assassin, which is Ness. Now Ness is a really good hero, I would say. She's top tier in Japanese server as well. She has the ability to change options. I mean forms. Like she's currently like the League of Legends hero you see, which can change forms, right? She has a range as well. She has what's it called? She can get into range form and do some bonus 47% of the enemy's current HP. You can see how good this is. It's on a 5-second cooldown. You can see it's a 5-second cooldown, and every time you just use it and attack the enemy, you instantly take out 47% of his maximum HP. Now that's a really good scaler. And her skills ratios are pretty damn good as well. Like her loud phone damage is ultra crazy. Like I've seen a Fed Ness legit one shot at Arthur. Like that's how fed she is, and she can do it from quite a range as well. And don't forget she has what's it called, a kind of a dash as well to escape, in the what's it called, in the hammer form. So that's really good, I would say. Coming up to the gear, you guys can again copy this gear exactly. Now she's another jungler, but I really feel you can play her in the lane as well if you want to play her. But I really feel that she's her like output or her damage output really shines when you play her in the jungle. Now coming on to the fourth hero. Fourth hero is Brella. Brella is a crazy assassin. Like she's not gonna do much damage in the early game, but come late game she's gonna crit for. I've seen maximum Brella, which is like including 100% crit rate and like 175% crit damage, including the fans as well. She does around 4.5k. Like server's top player, which is called this guy Gaotong. He legit spams Brella. You can see, dude. When the top player also spams Brella, like you can see, he has a 77.8% win rate. He has 14 MVPs out of the 36 games he's played, and 2 MVP has lost, and he got 22 times godlike. Alright, so you can already, you guys can see how broken she is. Like the top player is legit a Brella one trick, and I personally feel Brella is a really good scaler as well. Like I would say her damage shines in the jungle as well, but for the sake of like balancing like team comps, people usually play her in the top lane as what's it called, AD warrior kind of, you know, like kind of like Garuda. You know, Garuda's a really good hero as well, but generally Brella counters all these AD assassins because of her first skill. Her first skill literally blocks any like lethal damage, like it like negates the damage. So she's a really good counter for like heavy AD assassins or something. Coming on to the fourth hero, what's it called? The fifth hero is my personal favorite mage, Sandy. Now Sandy is another free hero you get, and she is like she's crazy with broken damage. She's like Crixie of Arena of Valor. Like her kit is totally similar to that, but instead of like the first skill of Crixie where it returns, her first skill is stays and does some bonus splash damage for like 2 seconds. Late game, this skill you can just see the bonus ratio. She has plus 80% spell bonus, so that's a lot, guys. That's like whatever AP you have. Alright, she adds 400 to it, and it's like 80% of the damage. So late game, her cooldown is like 3 seconds. You can see it's currently at like full health. It's what's it called, at 0% cooldown it's 5 seconds. In late game when you have like 40% cooldown, it goes up to 3 seconds, and she does like 2.4k to 5k. Like I don't know, she does crazy damage, and her full combo can literally melt anyone. Like forget tanks, forget squishies, like anyone, dude. Her full combo legit melts every single hero. Now for the strategy of gears, you can see, you can copy what I'm using right now. I really feel Oxford shoes are a must on her, because assassins generally try to like jump on her and try to assassinate her, but I really feel that Oxford shoes will give you a much more better mobility. This dimension hat is a must buy for her, because it gives you, it's a really cheap buy, I would say, and it provides so much for for Sandy. Like you get plus 180 spell power, and you get 15% cooldown off the bat right now, which is crazy. Anyways, guys, next up, I'm gonna go do some honorable mention. Now, the first honorable mention I would like to give is to Viru. Now, Viru is a champion which is gonna take like around 2 to 3 games. I mean, sorry, 20 to 30 games, not 2 to 3, obviously. Now, it's gonna take like 20 to 30 games to get the feel of the champion, and it's essentially gonna pay off, because I've seen a lot of Viru one tricks who are like legit like in the top 10 at the moment, and personally, I would say it's more of like a, what's it called, a more skill, more rewarding champion. Like the more time you put into him and like learn the range and the combos of this guy, the more benefit it's gonna give you. Like now for the gears, I would recommend this one. I've never played this guy personally, because I don't own him, or I have a travel card of him, but I've seen some really good Ryu players, and this one is copied from one of the best Ryu players in the server at the moment. So you guys can literally copy this one out right now, and if you really guys want to become a Ryu one trick, I would recommend you guys to put really some time into it, and not expect to like literally get what's it called, one-shotting people, or like, you know, because this hero is not meant to one-shot. It's more like sustain damage, and like more of like a kiting hero, right? but it really pays off because I've seen a lot of good views in the server, and I've legit seen them win lane at level 1. Like, they have solo killed people at level 1 now. I don't know if what elo that was. I'm pretty sure that was like middle school, which is currently the second best elo you can get on the server. Now again, the server has just newly launched, so you can't expect so much out of it, but currently I would say definitely just go for what's it called, these top 5 picks which I mentioned, and I'm pretty sure you guys can easily make it to middle school at least. Also guys, I would recommend you guys to put down in the comment section below what are your top 5 favorite picks, if you have any, or if you wanna like want anything like a champion spotlight, or like want me to explain anything regarding basically anything on the game, right? Like you want me to explain what does these fans do, I'll make a separate video on that if you guys want, but I'm pretty sure these are pretty simple things so you can understand. It's kind of like the arcana you get in Arena of Valor. So anyways guys, see you guys in the next video.